Net, where are you, Net? All right, snakehead on. There's no way. Got him.
Got him.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, guys, back here in the screen house. Sadly, I didn't catch the snakehead, but I sure as heck am going to fillet it and eat it. So you guys are gonna get a snakehead catch and cook. I'm assuming that the anatomy of these fish are pretty similar to most other fish based on the way that the body is shaped. So I'm figuring I'm gonna go right in. I guess maybe I should look up a video first on how to fillet snakeheads just in case it's different so I don't mess it up. I don't feel any bone here. There's no bone. It's all just one big fillet, just like a catfish. Okay, I'm gonna go with it just from the knowledge that I have already and assume that this is just like a catfish. Hopefully I'm not wrong in this. Even if I mess a fillet up, it's not gonna go to waste. I can still eat it. So worst case scenario, I just got some hacked up snakehead. Okay, so you go in behind the gill plate, just like anything else. This one actually has a... Snakeheads seem to have a lot of meat up here, whereas perch or crappie, like this crappie here, you just kind of go in right here behind the gill plate and that's it. But if you did that, you'd miss a good 1/4 inch of meat up here. So you have to really angle your knife, it looks like, towards the head up here. See if I can get this. Oh yeah, okay. Thin scales, really thin scales, so you don't have to scale them. That's for sure. Okay, hit the spine. When you hit the spine, assuming just like any other fish, just work your way down the... Yeah, okay. Just like any other fish, work your way down the spinal cord. Beautiful. All right. Let's see, did I miss any meat here? Nope, it's pretty flush and even right down the side. Didn't miss any up here. No cheek meat that I don't know about. Yeah, they got a big cheek spot right here. Kind of like a flathead catfish. Let's see if I can get in there and get anything out of it, possibly. It's a big soft spot, that's how I knew. I obviously don't know anything about filleting snakeheads because I've never caught one or seen one. Yeah, I guess on the bigger ones you could probably get that meat out of there, but that's a little tricky with this one. Let's see, did I miss any meat here? No, it's all right on the bone. You can hear the bone. Hear the bone dulling my knife and breaking there. It looks like a piece of meat that I just cut right there, but it's not. It's all solid bones. I mean, there's meat around it, obviously, but... Okay, so now we'll do the other side. Same exact way. Go in at that same angle. Hit the spine. Once you hit the spine, you work your way down. Along the spine. Everybody has a good side and a bad side. I'm right-handed, so the opposite end of the fish from the right-handed side is always my bad side, but I'll do my best to not mess this up. Okay, see how I did. Missed a tiny little hump right there, about a 1/4 inch of meat, but still not bad. If you look at the back, that's, I mean, pretty solid straight down. Any meat you miss like that, see I missed about, you can see how thin that is. I missed less than a 1/4 inch of meat. So really not bad at all. And again, you can go back and cut that off and still eat it. So, and then once your snakehead is filleted, you get the skin off, same way as you do other fish. Gonna flip the, you know, so it still has the skin on it. So you flip it like that, start there, as close to the edge as you can get. Run your knife flush, completely flush down, and just take that skin right off. And what you're left with at that point is a beautiful piece of snakehead fillet. After I cut this stomach section out right here, it'll be completely boneless. Let's do that real quick. So I went a little too deep on the rib cage, obviously. And there, completely, let's check with your fingers. Yeah, I don't feel any bones at all. So I'm assuming these fish are boneless completely through. All right, and you do the same thing with the other side, and that is the fillet process for the snakehead. Let's get to the cooking part. All right, guys, so we got that snakehead processed. There's one fillet right here. I want to, since I've never had snakehead before, I want to taste the pure flavor of the actual snakehead itself. So one of these fillets I'm going to do, or masturbator here is going to do, is just a tiniest little bit of oil in the bottom. We're going to get the most natural, just no seasonings, no nothing. Just cook this just as is. And then the other fillet, we're going to do this too. So we're going to do the other one, southern style. Just a tiny little bit of mayonnaise, that's plenty enough. Spread that all over both sides. And then we'll take the Cajun seafood fry mix here. Batter it nice and good. And then we're gonna fry it.
Apply it directly, I don't waste any.
Alright, and then you just flip it over and then
Bat that in. Just like that.
alright, then do the same thing to the other side. A little bit of mayonnaise just to make the breading stick. You can also use an egg.
It adds a bit of flavor too. The mayonnaise adds a bit more flavor.
Definitely. The mayonnaise will add more flavor than eggs. I mean, you can use an egg, mayonnaise. I like using mustard for deep fried flathead catfish. But this way you can still get a lot of the fish taste. I mean, I guess you could wet it with water too to make it stick as well, but I'm not sure how that works. I've never tried it. I've always used an egg or mayonnaise.
I still want to taste the fish, so very light breading.
Alright, so this one snakehead fillet is nice and breaded up. Now we're gonna, what are you, deep frying it?
Sure.
In order to deep fry it, it needs to be completely submerged. And we only got a little bit of oil left. So, in order to have both fillets completely, or the whole fillet completely submerged, we had to cut it in half. Alright, so we're gonna have to do one at a time here, because obviously this isn't big enough to hold both of those pieces at once. So we'll show you the process of one of them. It's the same thing. Okay, so he dropped a piece of butter into the oil. I guess that's for flavor.
If we're gonna southern fry it, then we're gonna southern fry it right.
If we're gonna southern fry, we're gonna southern fry it right, he says. Alright, cool with me. When the oil starts bubbling, that's how you know it's ready to put your fillet in. We got one in the oven. That's that one right there. Just cooking as natural as possible. We got it on 350. And we're gonna leave it in there for about 12 minutes, I'd say. And check for flakiness. And then after that, check it every 5 minutes for flakiness if it's not done at 12 minutes.
It'll be done
and then
15, 16.
Yeah, I'm guessing around 15, but I always start checking around 12. And then as soon as it starts flaking really good, meaning you press it with the fork and the fork just goes straight through it without any effort, you know your fish is done. And that's for the fried and for baked. Difference is though with the fried, generally with fried fish, and if you deep fry it, it'll start floating when it's done. And the seasoning will turn golden brown. Oh yeah, it's starting to pop now. So not the seasoning, I guess it is seasoning, isn't it? The breading will turn golden brown. Anyway, yeah, this is starting to bubble. So our first piece going in.
Still wasn't quite ready
Yeah,
yet.
not quite ready. It's not sizzling, but it's getting there. When you drop it in, it should go. Yeah, like that. Okay. Dropping that fillet in.
Doesn't sizzle quite as hard when it's a very tiny bit of oil.
There we go. It's not getting that loud sizzle, but it's
That's because there's not much oil in there.
yeah, good enough. Alright, so we put a little lid on this just to keep the bubbles from popping everywhere, and we'll check it in
It
about...
helps keep the stove clear.
This cooks a little quicker, this method, so we'll check in about 7-10 minutes, something like that. Look at that. Beautiful. That's a good looking piece of meat right there. Oh, there's the sizzle. That's how it should sound. Okay, so that's the one half that's deep fried the right way. The first half we did, all the breading came off for some reason.
I told you
this piece is done.
Wasn't hot enough.
Oil wasn't hot enough, so all the bread came off because we put it in too quick, like you saw. But we both tried a piece, and this, I don't know if the rest is gonna be like that, but this tastes like chicken, like literally, like legitimate, like fried chicken, like just like fried chicken.
With a little bit of largemouth to my taste buds. I'm getting some largemouth in the consistency.
It is amazing though.
Yeah. It's like fried chicken in taste, but largemouth in consistency.
Like really, really freaking good.
Very flaky, very, very tender fish. It crumbles up in your mouth.
I don't actually taste any of the largemouth. Like it doesn't. The consistency of it is like largemouth.
Yeah,
The taste isn't at all.
That's more so what I was going for now that I've tasted it again.
I mean, literally, what I taste is chicken.
So if you guys got snakehead in your waters and you trying to down the populations a bit, feed the family.
It literally tastes like soft chicken, like chicken that's more like soft than like the
Tender, flaky chicken.
Yeah, flaky chicken, perfect. If you could flake chicken, this is flaky.
I can
chicken.
only imagine the extra bread of this is going to taste just like fried chicken.
Yeah, I can't wait. Alright, what's inside here should be done by now.
This is just plain white fish. Nothing done to it. No spices. See how the juices are still boiling.
That's some pretty fish. Does it flake though? Does it flake?
Look at that. Just cuts right through like butter.
Oh yeah, that's completely done. That flakes easily. Still boiling hot here, but as you can see it, with a spoon it just flakes, cuts right in half. It's definitely done, 100%. We'll give that a taste test when it cools down. Alright, if the other piece tasted like chicken, this is definitely going to taste like chicken.
This is basically just fried chicken.
But I'm really curious as if this is going to taste like chicken.
Well, it smells like chicken.
Because, yeah, it does. It smells, but we could just be smelling that too. Genius.
Why did I grab that? Ah! Oh!
I grabbed hot glass. Brilliant. I'm thinking this tastes like chicken because of the breading and the deep frying.
Look at this cross section there.
There's no spoon, right? Nice flaky white meat. Beautiful.
Better get to it. Any bones?
Completely boneless. This is the opposite. It has the consistency of chicken, but doesn't taste like chicken. It just tastes like really good fish. So the fried is what gives it the
Super
chickenness.
tender, flaky consistency.
Huh.
Yeah, it just tastes like really plain fish.
It's good though.
Good though.
The
Very,
natural
very
flavor
good
of
fish,
it,
yeah.
without any seasoning, without anything at all. It's just the snakehead itself tastes actually good. Well, that's a damn good looking piece of meat right there. Man, that's gonna be way too hot to eat. You're out of your mind if you put that in your mouth.
So I'm gonna break off a
freaking
little piece of this.
steaming.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
What's it like? What's it like, mate?
So now the breading takes over the flavor completely. And it tastes like a mixture between this and the other one. The breading is overpowering the palate there. But the aftertaste is reminiscent of the first, which is more like chicken. At first you just get breading and plain fish. Then after you feel it for a while, then you
I'm
get that
still
little
tasting-
chickeny taste.
I was gonna say I'm still tasting a lot of fried chicken.
After you feel it for a while.
Okay, so all these different methods, and even the same method but just a slight variation, makes it taste very different. That's crazy.
I would go lightly breaded for my preference on snakehead.
Honestly, this is my favorite, the deep fried. Alrighty, well, we're gonna keep eating this since it's amazing. And yeah.
I'm gonna add Papa's special.
Oh no, you're gonna ruin it with seasoning. But yeah, until next time,
She wants
get out there and enjoy the outdoors. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We sure as heck did. Peace.